Hello, my dear students, and welcome in new English lesson. Our lesson today is Our World, Part 2, Student Book, page 23. Good morning, girls. Today is Tuesday. The date is September 29. Yesterday was Monday, of course. Yesterday we read a text about art expression. Very good. Today we will start Our World, Part 2, about when, using when. Let's start our lesson today with a song.
Every day, I go to school. I meet my friends. And we all say, hello, hello, how are you? I'm good, I'm great. How about you? Hello, hello, how are you? I'm good, I'm great. How about you? La 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 la.
Now, what did you do yesterday? Let's watch this video.
Good morning, Sally. How are you? I'm great. What did you do yesterday? We went to the park. What did you do in the park? We flew kites. His kites flew high. Wow, you're good. What did you do yesterday, Sally? I read books. Let's go to the classroom. What did you do yesterday? I watched a science movie. What did you do yesterday, Mike? I made bulgogi with my dad. How was it? It was very delicious. We had a bulgogi party. I made cookies yesterday. I brought cookies for you. Thanks. Mmm, delicious. Let's role play.
Look, let's read these examples. When I arrived, we had lunch. Here we have two actions. When I arrived, so arrived first, I arrived home first. Then the second action is we had lunch. So we use when instead of make it two separate sentence or saying two separate sentence, we make it one sentence. when I arrived, we had lunch. The first action here is I arrived, and the second action here is had lunch. Number 2, when I went home, I took a nap. When I went home, so I went home first, then I took a nap. Also, we can use when in the middle of the sentence. I took a nap when I went home. When plus past simple. We use the time word when plus the past simple to describe the order in which actions took place in the past. When I got home, I did my homework. So that means I went home first, and next I do my homework, or I did my homework. He washed his car when he arrived home from work. Let's go to our workbook, activity 2. Look at the pictures. Write sentences starting with when, as in the example. Brian, get up, go to school. Let's starting the sentence with when. When Brian got up, he went to school. Of course, we use the past simple of the verb. It's so easy. You can do it and you can try alone. Yes, you can pause the video and answer. Let's check the answer. Number 2. When Brian arrived at school, comma, he had a science class. Number 3. Brian finished science class, leave school. So when Brian finished his sciences class, comma, he left school. Number 4. When Brian got home, he did his homework. 5. Brian finished homework, go to bed. When Brian finished his homework, he went bed. Now let's go to our student book, page 5. Activity 5, talk and pairs about Tom, look and say. So I want you to look at the two boys and what are they saying. When Tom arrived at school, he had an art lesson. So here we have different activities. I want you to look at the pictures and say what Tom did at specific time of the day. You can also use the prompts next to each set of photos. For example, when Tom finished his art lesson, he had lunch. When Tom got home, he did his homework. Let's move to another activity. Fill in the graphic organizer. Yes, you can write the sentence in your notebook. Number 1, we have arrived the park. I. 2. Sentence number 2, played football. I. Finished homework. I. Watched ITV. Using when. Here we have an example. When I finished art lesson, I had lunch. So you can do the rest by yourself. Thank you for listening. This is the end of our lesson today.